Hello and welcome to the BBU update number 113, apparently.
13.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was wrong, but according to everything, it's right. So let's go with that. It's right.
Why do I feel like I haven't been in these updates for like 5 years?
Yeah, I don't know. The last video I had was 101, so I guess I suck. Anyway, welcome to everybody, and we have a special guest star today. Are we frozen? Oh, I think it works. I hope it works.
I don't think so.
It just my feedback thing just froze. Anyway, let's get on with it. So, first one is we are stuck at 525 members. But that means we are only 25 members from starting to look at 600 members.
When your heart's stuck in members.
You have to talk at members. So, let's get on with it. VL update.
Basically, I'll give a quick little TLDR what happened, and what's going to happen. Basically, main team Poo Poo lost against some team called the UPR. Unlucky, it is what it is. We have our own issues. We're dealing with them. We're gonna fix them. No problem. The academy team. The academy team won 2-0.
The smashed Hantai Heaven.
They smashed Hentai Heaven Academy. 2-0. Wilder talked. No Wilder. Why did I thinking of Wilder?
Wilder talked shit.
That's not Wilder. This BR God talked a lot of shit about smashing the next game. Let's hope that he uh, he walks the walk that he's talking about. So yeah. Which, to be fair, they look confident. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
So hopefully they'll do it. That game is not. That game is happening. The next game is happening on. It is next Monday. I'm confusing the main team because the main team is not gonna play for a week. So
Any watch
yeah,
parties coming up?
what?
Any watch parties coming up?
People come, then yeah, there will be
When they, man. So you heard it here first. Vibes will share links to all the streams of the BBU games from now on in chat town.
from now on.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The last time I actually thought that Mikey would post it since he's the Twitter man.
Yeah. Nah. He posts to Twitter, not to chat town. Chat town's your domain.
Okay. I'll take care of that.
Next thing is F1 update, and because, well, I talk a lot and Vipers know shit about F1, I brought in Wilder. Hey, Wilder.
Hello, everybody.
Our new resident F1 admin and organizer. Can you tell us about the new F1 franchise league thing that's going on?
Well, the new franchise league is obviously it's focused on a more competitive setting. We've decided to only run one division. There was talk of us running a feeder league, so to speak, or more casual league, but we've decided that for this season at least, we will not be running one. We'll just be focusing on getting the main division or the competitive division right. So with the new franchise system, people will be able to apply to own a team. They'll not be pre-assigned as previous splits. They'll be able to choose their own drivers, etc., within a budget, right? At the minute, we are working on the skill matrix in which the value of the driver will be determined. Obviously, every team's going to have the same budget for a driver to stop someone picking up, say, the first and second best driver, and they're just smashing everybody in constructors, right?
Yeah.
Which obviously the franchise system is going to be focused a lot around constructors as well as obviously the drivers.
Yep.
With the franchise league and with people being able to own a team rather than the preset teams that obviously are in real F1 and in the game, people will be able to make their own team, right? They'll be able to make their own liveries. They'll be able to name their team. so on and so forth, and basically their team will run for the entire season. Owners will not change hands unless an owner decides that they no longer want the team. And when such a thing happens, there's procedures in place to get new owners obviously in place, right? Teams aren't just going to randomly be able to, or aren't going to just randomly be able to just drop out and disappear, right? The league is still hopefully going to be 10 full teams of drivers.
Nice.
Obviously at the minute we're unsure as to exactly how many people from pre-existing seasons are going to race, and in the scenario that we are lacking in drivers, there's plans of where to advertise and what to advertise, to try and draw more people in. Obviously there's some drivers that race in other leagues, so that could be a point of advertising for the league if needs be. Let me see. The new rule set is a lot more strict in terms of restrictions. Obviously, strict corner cutting is going to be a thing this split or this season. Sorry. There is talk at the minute about pit assist and stuff like that that needs to still be reviewed. The rule set was released yesterday, but it is in no way set in stone. The season is set to probably start in the first week of August, all going to plan. However, driver applications for the new BBU F1 license system are due to go out, as well as ownership applications are due to start next week. Probably Monday or Tuesday, the applications will be released, as well as more elaboration into how exactly the skill matrix and budget is going to work, which, as previously said, is still in development. I think new drivers will obviously be able to apply for a license, and they'll have to undergo a small test that should take them about an hour, I reckon.
Yeah.
While existing drivers will just be able to apply for their license, they'll be given it without issue, as long as they have no disciplinary issues in previous seasons. Anybody who has had their race ability revoked in previous seasons for whatever reason, they'll be applying as new drivers basically, with a clean slate.
Cool. Thank you, Wilder. That's a lot of information, and you can read more about it in the F1 info chat. For anybody in the chat, Wilder will be here at the end of the update as well to answer any F1 related questions. So if you have anything, ask away in the chat right now. I assume not, since he covered a lot of the info and the rest you could read. But hey, if you have something that like, hey, can I race in a pumpkin car? He will answer that later on. Let's move on to everybody's favorite. Vibers, let's go. Tops, who is number one?
Me? Oh, it is. It is me in the members with 125 messages. In the second place is Fluffy Buddy, 2 messages behind with 123 messages. And what was his name again?
Callum.
Violet.
Callum, Marmite, Violet.
Marmite, yeah. And all those names in the third place with 91 messages. In the fourth place, Cosmic with 84 messages. And fifth,
only
Mike.
7 messages behind. And then Mikey, yeah.
With 7 messages behind.
So that means that Cosmic will keep access to the special chat.
Yeah, and the top 5 channels. Oh man, why is F1 still there? After
Didn't you
the
say
league
it wasn't?
stopped?
Yeah, but there's still real F1.
No, there isn't.
Okay.
In the first place, F1 Town with 353 messages. In the second place, Balance Academy Team Chat with 201 messages. In the third place, LOL Town with 197 messages. In the fourth, the Sports Tab with 121 messages, but probably because of the the football that was happening last week. And in 5th place, Chinatown with 107 messages.
Probably. Let's see. So, members. So, Alex, Mr. Fluffy Bunny is number 1. Goldie is number 2. Coach D, which is Dennis, is number 3. Wilder takes the 4th spot. Can we get a whoop whoop from Wilder?
No.
Shit.
Whoop whoop.
Yes, let's go. And Mama takes the 5th spot. That means that Wilder keeps his spot in the special chat because I believe Dennis is a Nitro booster.
Let's go, baby.
Voice, Gaming 1 was number 1, then League of Legends 1, Valorant League, F1 1. F1 1, that's only 5 lappers. That's mean there's been 35 hours of 5 lappers going on.
I will point out that there's also a new co-op career mode that has been going on. You know, a few people using the channels.
I told you to be quiet.
to.
League rank 1 is number 5 on the list. This is apparently the best meme we could produce this week. Bradley made this and it has 10 upvotes.
I think just when Bradley had made this and asked him about upvotes, that's it.
Yeah.
There's no explanation needed here. Go next.
Nope.
go next.
Clip of the week. This is going to be the best clip you've ever seen in your life. And I'm sorry to everybody that's about to witness this.
Britannia ruled the waves. Yes, we do. Look at us go. Fuck the Spanish, am I right?
Okay, so I tried to turn it down. I'm sorry if I just broke everybody's ears. Because to my knowledge, it's super loud. And I turned it down immediately as it slowed up. But I don't know if I was fast enough. So, I'm sorry.
Such a good clip.
It's such a fucking good clip.
It's such a good clip.
I think I had better clips of his stream, to be honest. But hey, I guess this was the best. So, Q&A. Let's see. Where's all the F1 info? Wilder, go.
Maybe he's actually gone
Man, the
now.
response time
Yeah.
sucks on this one.
What?
Where's all the F1 info?
It's in F1 League information or info.
Cool. Is that where you're gonna post the future information?
Yes, that is in fact where all future information with regards to the league will be
Nice.
posted.
Well, we will also so look at there or ask Wilder. He will probably be able to answer all your questions. Not every detail has been publicized yet about F1, so there could be stuff that he can't share yet, but he will as soon. So, where's the F1 t-shirt? Gaben asked me, and well, I would love to say that I can say, hey, it's here, it's done, it's fucking amazing, it's the best shirt we've ever done, ever in the history of BBU. And it is. It's right here, you can see it. For legal reasons, we can't sell it yet. So we're working on resolving that. So this is the design we intended to use, but we don't 100% know what the issue is. But we will figure it out, and we will go from there. I don't see any questions and the chat we haven't answered, so I think this would be the update for this week. Thank you both for joining me. Vipers, even though you look like a drunk Russian that hasn't woken up yet. And Wilder, thank you for your F1 rambling.
No worries, mighty guy.
Don't look that bad.
And with that, outro.